Hey everybody, it's time for your daily dose of Dr.C. So tonight I'm going to keep it short and sweet and to the point. No long definition videos like last time. And I have some very exciting news. I now have a YouTube channel. The link is on my website, or just DM me on my social media pages and I'll be more than happy to get you the link. Go subscribe and press that thumbs up button and leave a comment. And also, don't forget to leave a suggestion on my website. On my YouTube page, go to the About section and click on the link. And in order to get a link to my YouTube channel, I need to get 100 or more subscribers, so click that red subscribe button. Also, I'd like to have a special thanks to SenX5 and Trevor S for the comments. And now, let's get started with the new business. Tonight we have Culture by Migos, Feminism, Socialism versus Capitalism, and my reviews on it. The old versus new clown, or as I like to say, old versus new Pennywise. And sorry that I sound different. I have a sore throat, stuffy nose, it's that time of the month again when kids get presents and people get sick. But let's begin, shall we? So, I listened to Culture by Migos, which was a pain in the ass to find, because I didn't know if it was a album or a song in general. And one of my friends told me, oh, it's just a song. And then one of my friends told me, oh, it's just an album. So I looked and I did some digging and I found the song Culture by Migos. And I liked it. I mean, I'm not generally that type of person who likes rap to a certain extent, but for what I sat and I listened to for the few minutes, I liked it. And I also want to give a thanks out to my Snapchat friends who helped me out and answered my question. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Alright, number 2, feminism. Wikipedia defines feminism as range of political movements, ideologies, and social movements that share a common goal to define, establish, and achieve political, economic, personal, and social equality of the sexes. That's what it should be. Instead, what we get are women who think they need to be above and beyond themselves and act as if they're not, they go, I bet you've seen it before, and, people making women going on and on and on and on about how they're not treated equal, and on and on and on about, because they're a woman, and, I'm all for equality, but it needs to come from both ends. I feel that the sexes should both be equal, and it should be done in a more respectable way. And this is not to all women, this is to some women. You need to stop being offended to every little thing. I know some people might hate me for saying that, but it's true. A lot of women get upset over silly little things. And like the toilet seat, who left the toilet seat up? That's something that I guess it's like a joke or something. I don't know. I kind of feel like that's something. And to show and to let you women know that I'm on your side of equality, I'm just going to say this. You guys need to stop worrying about your image. You don't have to starve, puff up, make your lips huge, or do anything that these rich models or actresses do. It's all a scam by these companies that sell their product. They don't give a shit about you. All they care about is making a profit. They don't care. And us as men, there are some men that truly love women. And you can do whatever you want, and we'll still love you. You don't have to act as if you're you don't have to act as if you're a model who's going onto a movie set. You don't have to wear these revealing, you don't have to wear these revealing clothes. And that's another thing. For those of you who are females who wear revealing clothes, don't be surprised when you see a guy staring you down. Just don't. And then also don't give him that, why are you checking me out sort of look. Because this is it. Women, you're wearing the skimpy clothing. Don't be upset that we're looking at you. If you don't want to be upset, then don't wear the skimpy clothing. That's kind of how that works. And it's kind of common sense to some. But you don't have to be these Victoria's Secret models. You don't have to be these actresses. You can be yourself. You can be yourself, and we'll love you for who you are, not the way you look or how you dress or all that crap. I'm for gender equality. And to me, it's your choice to look the way you want and not to have all these companies or models or TV actresses telling you what to wear or how to act. Be the way you want to be, not the way the companies want you to be. But I'm going to say this again. I'm all for gender equality, but it has to come to both ends. If women want to go to the army, if women want to work in the steel mill, if women want to get paid the equal amount as men, then fine. I agree. I'm all for equal of the sexes. I'm all for equal rights. I'm all for that. There has to be some common ground. That's all I have to say. Now, socialism versus capitalism, this one's a toughie. And after everything was said, and after I typed up everything and everything was said and done, it was kind of a hard decision. Because socialism, basically what it means is the community votes and take what the rich have and give it to the poor. That sounds like a good idea, and I guess there's more to it than that. That's like the simple definition. Capitalism is what we're living in. Companies are in control of everything, and the government has little to say. Again, I could be wrong. I'm a human. I make mistakes. To me, it's a toss-up. It's a tough choice. On the one hand, everybody helps and tries to balance out the poor and the rich. On the other, it's companies that make out with a bang, and we're just in the middle. We're screwed. Maybe we need to come up with something new and get rid of all this old crap. Because what's the good of learning about something in government like that? What's the purpose of learning about socialism and capitalism and all this junk if it's not even going to be used in today's society? I mean, I know we can build on their ideas, but I don't feel like we're building on any ideas. To me, both sides have their good and bad. And this is some personal stuff from me. Like I said a few minutes ago, I'm all for gender equality, and I don't hate any race, or I don't hate any social, I don't hate any social or racial. I don't hate that. I love everybody. I don't care if you're black, if you're white, if you're Asian, if you're Mexican, if you're Spanish. I don't care. I don't care what religion you are. What I hate is when people make these stupid claims. And what I mean by that is, for those of you who've watched Vines or who've watched people are saying that there's more than two genders, that there's more than a man and a woman. To me, I don't understand I don't understand where people come from with that. Is it bisexuality being if you have a very specific set of things, then that makes you a woman, and if you have another specific set of thing, you have something that makes you a man. To me, I feel that there needs to that this needs, like, it needs to, it's kind of an old joke. They're beating a dead horse. To me, there's only two genders: man, woman. That's it. You either have a penis, or you either have a vagina and breasts. That's it. That, to me, that's what it should be. It shouldn't be there are 60, there are 70, there are 80, just two. Just two genders. Because when we start to look at it, I mean, I'm not dissing anybody. I'm not dissing anybody if you're gay, if you're straight, if you're bisexual, if you're transsexual, if you're, if there's any other word that means you're not a boy or a girl. If you're something else, if you're transgender, to me, I could sit down and have a conversation with you, and to me, that would be the least thing on my mind. Whether or not someone is this sort of stance. Because to me, I don't see that. I don't see race. I don't see religion. I don't see anything. All I see is a person with an individual mindset. That's all I see. And if people have a problem with that, I don't know what to say. And before I get on to the final thing, which is my review of it, I know how we're all getting into the holiday season and everybody's saying, Merry Christmas. Like, there was an American Dad episode, and I don't remember which one it was, but part of it was Stan Smith was sick and tired of everybody saying, everybody being afraid, and everybody was like, ooh, you can't say Christmas anymore because it might offend someone, or, ooh, you can't say Merry Christmas, you can only say Happy Holidays because it'll offend someone, or you can't put up a Christmas tree because it'll offend someone. That Merry Christmas, or this is a good one, you can't play holiday songs or it'll offend someone. To me, what it sounds like is you can't do jack shit without offending someone. You can't do anything without offending someone. I've probably offended a shit ton of people by now, by all that crap I just said. But to me, when people take it to the point of you can't say it, you can't say Merry Christmas because it'll offend someone, or you can't play a Christmas song because it'll offend someone, that's the point where I'm at my limit. I've been reached. Because that's horrible. That's horrible to say you can't do this and you can't do that. I mean, what is that saying to someone? That you can't play a Christmas song that you've listened to 50 times. To me, I feel that you don't have to be, like when I was talking to someone and they said, when the election was going on, all these movie stars and all these famous actresses and actors were saying, oh, if Trump wins presidency, I'm going to move. I'm going to go out. I'm going to leave the U.S. In the comments, answer me this. How many people left? How many people left when Trump became president? How many people left the United States? How many actors and actresses left the United States? Answer me that in the comments. Or send it, or put it in the suggestion box. Answer me that. How many actual people left the United States when Trump became president? People say, and they talk about stupid stuff sometimes, but when people don't act on it, then that's a bigger fool. Today, I called myself a hypocrite, because I am. And one of my friends told me, no, you're not a hypocrite. You actually did something. You actually took a fucking stance. So you're kind of not a hypocrite. So, I don't know what I am. But, I kind of felt like that. I needed to say that. Because I've had it, because I've been holding it for so long, and I just needed to say it. Also, here's an idea. You know how all you guys like are going to all the kids in high school, you guys are like so booked with everything. You have like a term paper, or you got to make a slideshow. You got to do all this research. You got to do all these projects. What they need to do at school is make a thing where if you like a second ASP or a second tutoring center, instead of having gym, it's like a normal class, or it's like the tutoring center. You sign in, or the teacher marks you for whatever, and you do your work. You do the stuff that needs to get done. Or if you wanna get organized, or if you wanna do anything, that should be an option. Instead of going to gym, standing around for an hour while the teacher screams and yells over everybody else, and you have no idea what you're doing, or playing a game with people that are way out of your age, or not weight or whatever range, and they've been the ones drinking the protein shakes and lifting weights and all that. You should have it should be a choice to say, I'd like a second study hall, or I'd like a second ASP. Because to me, a lot of people don't like gym. And I know some of you might come back and say, but Dr. C, what if kids don't do it? What if kids don't do their homework? Or if kids just dick around in the second ASP? Then what the teacher needs to do is kick the kids out and make them go to gym. Make the kids that sit on their asses and do nothing, who just look on their phones and tweet and text and Snapchat and Instagram or do whatever, make them go back to gym. If I had a nickel for every time I could have been doing my work instead of going to gym, I'd be one rich son of a bitch. I really would. But hey, a man can dream. I can dream, And finally, on tonight's topic, old versus new. Meh. M-E-H, meh. That's all I have to say for both of them. Both its were okay. I mean, the old you could tell it was dated. It was okay. I liked it. I jumped a little bit and I was kind of scared. But it didn't make, there were still questions that I wanted answered. Like, who is Pennywise? Where did he come from? Why did he start doing this? Is he real? Is he a figment of the cave? Is he dead? And everybody thought, oh my God, I just realized something. At the end of the new it said chapter 1. Oh my God, I just realized that. Well, basically the new Pennywise, he was creepy. He wasn't scary, he was just creepy. He didn't say to me, I'm scary. No, he said to me, I'm going to eat your soul. It was like a demon almost. It was like scary. I mean, I didn't have nightmares, but, both are okay if you're into that kind of stuff. Hey, go check it out. Or not, it's up to you guys. But, I do actually want to try this, and I want you guys to tell me what you think. Hello, Georgie. Would you like your boat back? Would you like some popcorn? Or some cotton candy? We all float down here, Georgie. We all float down here. That's my, also, hello, Georgie. I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. I don't know, tell me what you got. Like, again, I'm sick, so it's kind of, I wish I could have done it better, but hey, subscribe. I want to get, like, I mean, I don't care about, like, I'm not, like, one of those YouTubers who's like, YouTubing is my job. I'm just saying, click the subscribe button so I can share my message out there. Because, like, every time I type in Dr.C 2000, it shows up as this random guy, not me. That's why I've been, like, saying, DM me for message me for the link. Message me for the, so that way you're not going to the wrong channel. But, hey, send it out to everybody you know, and leave your comments, and go to my website and just leave suggestions for the next podcast. Thank you, everybody. Have a nice night and a Merry Christmas. Later.